Hi guys, it's Nancy Trekker here, back for another adventure. Join me on a 4-day solo female road trip from Puerto Vallarta, Mexico to Hopkins, Belize. From camping under the stars to sleeping in my car, this journey is filled with adventure, beautiful landscapes, and unforgettable moments. Day 1 started early in the beautiful coastal city of Puerto Vallarta. With my car packed and ready, I set off on the exciting journey. The drive was breathtaking, with the Pacific Ocean on one side and the lush mountains on the other. Freeways in this part of Mexico are well maintained. By evening, I arrived at Campo Hermoso in Michocan. The name means beautiful camp, and it certainly lived up to it. I set up my tent and enjoyed a peaceful night under the stars.
So, who would have thought that I'd be wearing my toque? I have my mitts in my tent. I've got layers on. I've got my tank and then 2 more layers, and layers on the bottom too. It's pretty chilly here. Temperature-wise, it's not bad. I think it's only like 18 degrees Celsius, but there's a wind, and the wind's coming right off the lake, off the mountains. It's beautiful. This is where I'm going to stay tonight. So this is Campo Hermoso in Michocan state of Mexico, and there's just a little picnic area. There was some locals here earlier. They have all but one group has left. There's a bit of traffic, but it's off the main road, very off, like 20 minutes off the main road. So I hope I will have a good night, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Can't wait to spend the night here. Morning. It's 4:30 in the morning, and I've got a big drive ahead of me. I've got 11 hours today to do, so the coyotes are keeping me up. I can't sleep, and I'm kind of excited to get to my next destination. There's a waterfall there, and I'm just excited to start the day. It's 5 o'clock, we're on the road, I'm on the road. I'm trying to find out how to get out of this place. It's not really a road, but there's kind of something here.
The next day took me to Salta de Iapantla in Veracruz, famous for its stunning waterfall. I just went all the way through the state of Mexico. I'm in a different state now. That went fast. So I'm just stopped at a little rest stop. There's a lot of semi-trailers here and gas stations. I'm filling up. There is a cajero automatico, a bank machine, but unfortunately it's not working. There's no signal, or there's not even lights on the machine. And so I just ordered some breakfast, and I hope I have enough money for the tolls. Well, guys, it's 2:15. I just had my first glimpse of the Gulf of Mexico. It's right there. We're traveling right on the coast, and it's kind of brutal. It's windy. I plan on camping tonight, but if it's this cold where I'm going, and it's not far, it's only an hour away, so I'm guessing it will be this cold. I'm gonna sleep in the car. I really like this part of Mexico. It is tropical. It's cooler. It's 20. Well, it's 5 o'clock, and I've arrived at Bantla Falls. I arrived in time for a tour of the waterfall and jumped into a Zumba class that evening. The locals advised me to sleep in my car. It was surprisingly comfortable and safe. Toros. Tienes toros aquí a la... South of the Ayapanta.
Yeah.
I have to practice saying that. Ayapanta. South of the Ayapanta.
Yeah.
Tequila. Salud.
Juan Charrón.
¿Sí?
Está con chile.
Gracias. Con chile, sí. ¿Cómo se llama?
Chicharrones. Chicharrón. Oh, yo, José Luis.
José Luis.
José Luis.
Mi nombre es Nancy. Mucho gusto, José Luis. So today is Wednesday. I am on day 3 of my trip, and I'm in the Veracruz state of Mexico. Last night I slept in my car. It was a very peaceful town. Not quite comfortable in my car, but I slept near the waterfall, just in the parking lot to the waterfall, and no one bothered me at all. I asked permission, and they said yes, it was fine to sleep there. And there was the black dog that was with me last night. He slept right in front of my car the whole night. And when I woke up, he said bye. So my destination tonight is Las Maravillas in Campeche. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but I'll find out better when I get there. And from what I know of the location, Las Maravillas is a camping site. But I'll probably just find somewhere to park. It's 10 hours and 50 minutes of driving, so it'll probably be a little bit late to set up my tent, and I'll just find a place to park and I'll sleep in my car again tonight. We just crossed into the state of Jalisco, Mexico, and there's a nice river right here. So I just stopped to get a coffee at a roadside restaurant, and it turns out that they sell coffee, it's a ground coffee from the state of Chiapas. Wow, I just went through Villa Hermosa. Is that ever a pretty town or city? Hola.
Hola, hola, saludos. ¿Para dónde? ¿A dónde van los saludos? Y el mundo Tabasco, la tierra del peje, del presidente.
Sí.
Más saludos.
¿Y dónde?
Están en Villahermosa, Tabasco, México. La tierra del presidente Andrés Manuel López Obrador. Saludos. ¿Para dónde van esos saludos?
Yo voy de Puerto Vallarta. De Canadá.
Puerto Vallarta.
Sí, a Belize.
Van a Belize. Esos saludos.
Gracias.
Hola,
Hola.
¿de dónde viene?
Me voy a Belize.
A Belice.
Sí.
Présteme sus documentos del carro.
¿Documentos? Oh, sí. Sí. Ok. Documentos de mi carro es ese.
Ese. ¿El otro?
Al otro,
Ese.
¿qué tienes? Ok.
Ese.
No sé. Yo viví aquí en México para 5 meses y no,
¿Dónde vive?
no, Canadá. Soy de Canadá. Sí. No pregunta. I've never been asked for the document. ¿Hablas inglés? No. Okay.
Estos, como son vehículos importados, deben de traer se llama pedimento o el permiso para transportar. Tienen vencimiento, todavía le quedan como 40 días más o menos. Thank you.
Ok, gracias. Que tenga un buen día.
Igualmente.
Gracias. Gracias. Buen día. Gracias. Wow, I am still here. I have successfully cleared the check stop. They just asked me for my papers for the vehicle. They wanted to make sure it wasn't stolen, so I checked out again. Finally, I'm over the bridge, and this is why there's congestion. There's a toll bridge. There's only one booth. 26 pesos for cars. Hola, buen día. Gracias. Well, I'm going to stop for something to eat here. It's almost 2 o'clock, and I'm hungry. And gracias. Hola. Hello, where? Okay. Aquí. Hola. Okay, gracias.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
¿Hasta dónde va?
Belize. Belize.
¿De dónde viene?
Vienes en Canadá
Okay.
y voy manejando de Puerto Vallarta ahorita.
Okay, please, ID.
My ID?
Sí, please.
Tengo...
The car is you?
Sí.
Okay.
Sí. La papiers de mi carro.
Okay.
Y otra. Y mi ID is Manitoba, is Canada.
Okay.
Is Manitoba. Passport. Passport? Okay.
Where do you go today?
Belize. Today I'm going to Las Maravillas. My windows even hear me. That was my second check stop of the day. The semi in front of me just blew that right tire on the back, on the rear right tire. Well, once again, my angels are looking out for me on the road. The semi behind me, for whatever reason, his tire blew when he was right behind me. I heard it, and I thought actually he hit me, but I didn't feel the impact. I heard the crash. It was very loud, and he was out of control for a brief moment, but he was right behind me. So I quickly pulled over, and he passed me, barreling past. And like I said, the angels were looking out for me. Now I'm just following him with my hazards on, just to make sure that nothing terrible happens. He has 2 wheels on that axle. axle, so he's just driving. He has 4 wheels on that axle, so he's just driving with 3. But of course, he can't go very fast. And on this highway, there's not a lot of room to pass. It's one of those magic highways where the two lanes turn into 3 or 4 sometimes. It's from Texas. And I think that's eucalyptus on the back of it. I'm not sure what the significance is. I've seen more than one trailer with that on the back of them. The guy's got an air conditioner and a ladder on his motorcycle. And that's the way you do it. Oh, 2 guys. So I guess that there's Tesla chargers in Mexico because I was just passed by a Tesla. I'm in the state of Campeche. I'm about an hour away from, no, I'm about half an hour away from my spot for the night. Las Maravillas, I just saw the sign where I'm going the right way. Oh, another dead thing. Okay. I'm here. By the 3rd evening, I reached a tiny village called Las Maravillas, nestled by Laguna Chema in Campeche. The laguna was serene, and I spent the night in my car, lulled to sleep by the gentle sounds of the water. So this is what I bought earlier today for my dinner. Oh, let's unwrap it. I don't even know what it is. It's something con pollo. This looks like tortillas. And I kept them, oh yeah, they're tortillas. I kept them warm in my bag. I bought them over 2 hours ago. It looks like chicken soup, maybe? What is this? Oh, potatoes? Let's try it. Yeah, it's chicken soup. That's what it is. Delicious. This is where I'm stationed for the night. This is the plaza in Las Maravillas. And I'm just parked way just down the hill. You can't even see my car from here, but that's where I am. It's about 50 feet away, and you can't see it. So I think I'm pretty sure I'm safe there. Plus, I met the owner of the house right there. He said he's just going to work, in Spanish, of course. He's going to work, and it's not a problem if I park there. No problem. It's a very friendly town. I missed the sunset, unfortunately. I was here at 6:30, and it was dark. It was gone already. So, unfortunately, I don't have pictures of the sunset, but let me tell you, while I was driving here, the lake and the sunset looked beautiful. Unfortunately, this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance for me, I think, unless I make it back here, unless I move here. Buenos días, es mi amigo Vidal, y escuches, los...
Monos aulladores. Monos aulladores.
Monos aulladores. Fidel told me that you can't swim in the laguna because there are crocodiles in it. I just heard a fishing boat take off. The sounds of the birds here are just enormous. I'm just enjoying a quiet cup of coffee, and I hope to be on the road by 7. It's about 10:02, so I'm just enjoying relaxing till I take off for Belize. Cheers. And I just realized I'm representing 4 countries at the moment. I'm traveling to Belize in Mexico with my North Dakota hat on because my son goes to UND. And I've got my Canadian coffee mug that travels with me everywhere. Well, it's 7:15. I'm on the road. And one thing I realized is my navigation system on my car does not have Belize on the map. It has Bahamas for some odd reason, and Canada, United States, Mexico. No Belize on the map. So here's a little travel hack for those of you who are driving or traveling in Mexico. If you are in an area where there's very little cell service, go to the Plaza Michocan, and invariably you'll probably find cell service there. There's also chargers, like plug-ins on some of the plaza walls. There's free Wi-Fi there, and you just have to get to know the locals to see what the Wi-Fi is, or just check it out. But that's how I'm able to find my data. Let me just stop here for some breakfast. Hola, buen día. ¿Cómo está? ¿Qué tienes? ¿Qué tienes, Acumira? Dime. ¿Le puedo ofrecer con quesadillas? ¿Quesadillas? Quesadillas o sopes. Sopes. Ok, quesadillas. Quesadillas. ¿Le puedo dar de pollo o de carne molida o solo de queso? Carne te haría, por favor. Carne molida. Gracias. ¿Cuál es tu nombre? Lorena. Lorena, mi nombre es Nancy. Mucho gusto. Wow. So I just stopped in to have a breakfast at a little taco place. It didn't have a name, but the woman who owns it is named Lorena. She's a very nice person. I had quesadillas for breakfast. They were good. The salsa, though, was very spicy. I tried it, and I just put a couple drops on my quesadilla. Wow, this guy's really But apparently, she told me that there's bat caves nearby, and I'm at Calakmul and Cheikmuko. It's very difficult for me to pronounce these names of these villages, but Calakmul is 63 kilometers. Hotel Chetumal on Highway 186, Mexico Highway. Oh, Calakmul. There's the sign for it right there. So, if you're in this area, I suggest you stop by the Bat Caves. Ay, 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 yes, I wanted to pass 11:30. I just passed into the state of Quintana Roo. I'm not seeing much of anything really to report, but the roads from here on in, I think I'm done with construction for a little while anyway. And the roads, it's evident that either they get a lot of rain and it's muddy, or else they don't get any rain and it's recently rained and it's muddy. So I'm going to need to stop for a car wash somewhere. I'm just at a little bit of a delay here on Mexico 186. There's a semi-tractor in the ditch on its side, it looks like. Sí.
Claro, porque el lodo llueve, derrapan, frenan, se van. Es lo que le pasó.
I think once again my angels are looking out for me, because this happened 2 cars in front of me, and somehow it wasn't me. Where's the other truck going? Gracias. Gracias. I've been driving for 10 minutes out of the congestion. We waited for, not bad, about an hour and a half. There is still congestion. I can't even see the end of it. 24 minutes to clear all the congestion.
Crossing the border into Belize was far but smooth.
So I asked some kind gentleman at the fruit stop before I crossed the border, where do I go? And he said, all the cars go through here, but before I get there, I need to go to the left. Here's the update. I'm not through Belize border yet, but I've done my stamp on my passport, and I went over to the Banorcito where you get your money back for the vehicle. But what they said was, since I'm going to return in 2 weeks, the permit costs $400 US. So I could have it refunded, and the money will be back in my account tomorrow, or on my visa tomorrow. Or I could wait until, if I'm sure I'm going to leave Mexico again before my visa expires, which is February 19th, then I could opt to pay it, to have it refunded then, and I didn't have to pay it when I came back into vehicle, because my visa is valid until February 19th. Well, I did it. I am on the Belize side of the border. I'm a little bit I'm in Orange Walk, Belize, and whatever could go wrong did on the Belize side. I tried to run the border 3 times, and I actually drove right through the border, but the guys yelled at me.
change in scenery was immediate and beautiful, with vibrant landscapes and friendly faces welcoming me. Sometimes you just have to trust people. I met two men driving a white van at a corner store. When I asked for directions, they were going the same direction and told me to follow them in my own vehicle.
Charlie, tell us about yourself. Tell them about yourself.
I'm a local guide in Belize, you know what I mean? And I move around. I go all about this country. I help people, assist people. Matter of fact, I'm on this guy they call Chris Mosflis. He's from Toronto.
So Charlie, you help me find Hopkins. I'm gonna go about 9 miles this way and then go left.
Yes, go 9 miles south, and then you're gonna make a left.
Sweet.
As soon as you see Hopkins.
Thank you, Charlie, so much.
You're very welcome.
Very nice to meet you. Hopkins, 4 miles this way. Ew, that's bright. Ay, that's bright. So, it's 9:17. I made it. I'm just going to sleep in their driveway because I think they're asleep already. And I've tried to yell and wake up Kathy, but they're sound asleep, I'm sure. I'll see you in the morning.